Welcome to Secure the Bag Week 2. It's your boy A-Dub.
And your boy Strizzy, you're.
And what up, man? Your little third wheel right here, baby.
Hey, we got the super producer with us right here, too. That's what it is. So, you know what we're here to do. We're here to make our picks for Week 2. Week 1 was crazy. And I like to say it's not necessarily how you did, but what you learned in Week 1. Okay, we'll go with that. We'll go with that one for right now.
True.
But let's jump straight into it. Strizzy led last week, 9-6. Maarcus 6-9, and me 5-10. It was a rough one. It was definitely a rough one. I picked a lot of upsets, but I picked the wrong ones apparently. So I'm at the bottom of the heap right now. But Strizzy, how's it feel? You did 9-6. That's great for such a topsy-turvy week.
Yeah, man, it was actually pretty crazy. It's funny. Some of the games that were supposed to be upsets were the ones that I actually was like pretty confident they'd win. You know, like Packers going down and things of that nature. But it was pretty cool, you know what I'm saying? Like, Bills got the dub too last Thursday and had to open it up. But, I still kind of would have liked to see my last two games that I was pretty confident would win in Dallas and the Broncos, and they, both ended up losing. So, but, it is what it is. I'll take the first spot for now.
Yeah, for sure. Leader in the clubhouse. That's not so bad. And each week, we'll recap how we did in the week before in our money line picks. And then also, we'll shout out the winner of our Secure the Bag little challenge that we're doing through Yahoo. Strizzy, you were actually the overall winner this week as well for our whole entire group. So great job there. I think it was rough for a lot of people. So that's
I forgot who I haven't picked last week, but I just figured it was gonna be rough too.
Yeah, Maarcus, how did you do? How do you feel?
It was a lot of upsets. I think the week one, surprising. The main two, was the Dolphins. I didn't think that was going to beat the Patriots first game. So Waller looked good out there, and then last night was a very big surprise. There's no way I thought the Broncos would lose that game, even though they shouldn't. How it went, but it just wow, it happened. So I know a lot of people lost money on that game last night for sure.
Yeah, Vegas went home a big winner for when the Seahawks won that game for sure. So. That's what's up. All right, let's jump right into it. We're going to make our money line picks all 16 weeks. Strizzy, since you're the winner, we'll have you go first. That's how we're going to have to break it down from now on, okay? Whoever's the winner will go first with the pick so they can get a little bit extra time if they need it. And let's get straight to it. What's up?
So try to keep it short, I'm trying to keep it short.
Okay. All right, let's get it. All right, week 2 of the NFL season, starting off with Thursday Night Football. We got the San Diego Chargers at the Kansas City Chiefs.
Oh, Chiefs, man, they look really, really good. I know the Cardinals didn't look so great, but another divisional matchup, I think will actually be really good. I'll go Chiefs.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a close game, but I think the Chiefs pull it out.
I agree. I'm going with the Chiefs, but I do think this will be close in that division game. And that Chargers-Raiders was a good one right off the bat. So the Chargers looking to take a strong lead in the division. But Kansas City, their first home game, I think they'll do their thing. All right, moving to Sunday morning, we got the New England Patriots visiting the Pittsburgh Steelers.
I went with the Steelers, man. Patriots did not look good at all. That was one of my big concerns. The reason why I didn't think it was an upset was because they don't have anybody on offense. They have no playmakers. So I went Pittsburgh.
Yeah, it depends on Najee Harris going to play, and Watt's out too, so it's going to be tough. But I'm still going with the Steelers, though.
I'm going with the Steelers as well. That defense just looks nasty. What they did to Joe Burrow week 1, I think that's going to be tough for the Patriots to score. And I don't think they even scored. I think they got shut out by the Dolphins. So, all right, let's keep it moving. The Panthers at the Giants. Strizzy?
Man, I hope they get a little bit of revenge. Last week they didn't start too great. We'll talk about it in the Tuesday show, but I'm going with the Panthers. I think they get this win.
I'm going with the Giants, man. St. Clair don't like he's back, man. So if he have a great game, they definitely going to win. So Giants.
I'm torn on this game. I want to pick the Panthers, but the Giants really did look sturdy. I just don't know if that's – I don't know. I'm going with the Panthers on this one. I think they got to get a win. They can't go 0-2. So that's a tough one, though. All right, next up, the Jets at the Browns.
For this one, I'm actually going to go with the Browns. I think the Jets still don't have enough. Flacco didn't look good last week either. As long as they keep doing what they're doing, playing defense and running the ball, I think they'll actually be okay. Just Brissett can't make any mistakes.
I'm going Browns.
Yeah, I'm going the Browns as well. Nick Chubb looked great in the first game, and then Kareem Hunt had a long run, so that running back duo is back. All right, let's see here. We got the Colts at the Jaguars.
I think Colts. I think they started off really, really slow, but they turned things around going into overtime. No starters play in preseason, so I think they kind of fix some things and they get back to work.
Yeah, I'm going Colts. That's easy.
Colts. Yeah, they were lucky to survive with just a tie in there for week 1. I think they definitely come out and get a win here.
Yeah.
All right, the Dolphins at the Ravens could be the game of the week.
Definitely be the game of the week, I think. But I gotta go with my boys, the Ravens. That's kind of my side piece team going against A-Dub's side piece team. But I'm liking the Ravens. They look really good. Lamar Jackson looked good. He was throwing really well, and Bateman looked good. So I'm happy about that.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Ravens too. The best quarterback.
I'm going with the Ravens as well. I think this could be a high-scoring game, though. The Dolphins' offense is definitely better than the Jets was in week 1 that the Ravens saw. So it'll be more of a test, but I'm still going Ravens. All right. The Buccaneers at the Saints.
So it's tough, man. Saints actually looked pretty decent last week. You know what I mean? And Bucks, it looked all right, but Tom looked a little slow. So I think we'll go Bucks just for, big brother. You know what I'm saying? That's about it.
I'm going Bucks. I don't think he's 45. He got to look a little slow, but honestly, though, I think they top team in the NFC right now. So I'm gonna go with Bucks.
I'm going with the Bucks too. That defense is nasty, and they're gonna do a lot better than the Falcons did against the Saints. So
for sure.
All right, Washington Commanders at Detroit Lions. Detroit Lions favored for their first time in 10 years.
I'm going with the Lions, man. They look really good against the Eagles, dog. Swift looks phenomenal. This might be a real breakout year for him. So I'm going with the Lions in this one.
I'm going to go with Commanders. I think they're overall a better team. I think they got the receivers and the defense, so I'm going to say Commanders.
I'm going with the Commanders as well, only because I think the Eagles' defense is trash, and I don't think the Lions are going to be able to score like that again. So we'll see. All right, next up, the Seattle Seahawks at San Francisco 49ers.
This is tricky. I think the Seahawks played with a lot on their chest, yesterday. So, but I think that kind of comes down a little bit, and they're playing in San Francisco, I believe. So I'm going with the Niners.
It's a hard one, man. I'm gonna go Seahawks.
Yeah,
I'm going with the Seahawks as well. I do think this is a tough one, but the way that defense played and the physicality, San Francisco is missing some pieces. I don't think they're going to do better on offense. I'm going with the Seahawks. I think they got a little bit of magic to start off the year. All right, the Falcons at the Rams. Rams favored big.
I think it's a blowout. I think Rams kind of take out the loss of last week on the Falcons this week, so I think Rams win big.
Yeah, they got the extra rest too, so I'm definitely going Rams.
True.
Going with the Rams as well. They're going to regroup. Mariota, though, and the Falcons, they look good in week 1, but you can't blow chances like that to get wins. Like, it's few and far between, so they won't have that chance this week. I'm going with the Rams. All right, the Cardinals at Las Vegas Raiders.
I'm actually going with the Cardinals. Even though they didn't look too great against Kansas City Chiefs, for whatever reason, they're an away team, man. They play so much better on the road. And I think Raiders are still kind of figuring some things out. Adams did look great, but I'm going with the Cardinals.
Adams going to kill them again. They have no corners, no secondary to me, so Raiders.
Oh, this is a tough one for me. I'm actually going Cardinals only because I think they're going to be a little bit sneakier and they'll do better having that good challenge in week 1 against a Raiders offense. So I'm going with the Cardinals on the road. All right, Texans at Broncos.
Broncos. I feel like, the first game jitters are kind of out. Wilson's not playing back his old team, and, they fix some things. I think Broncos get the dub.
Yeah, don't get no turnovers, and they win the game. So that's all I got to fix is turnovers.
For sure.
Yeah, Broncos. I'm with y'all on that one. This one hurts my heart a little bit. We got the Bengals at the Cowboys.
This one's rough. I know we're going to talk about this one, too, in the Tuesday show, but I'm going with the Bengals. I don't think Joe Burrow applies for 5 or 6 turnovers or whatever it was again. So I'm going with the Bengals.
I'm going with a draw.
If you predict the draw, that'd be big money.
Yeah, Bengals.
Yeah, I'm going with the Bengals as well. I just think it's going to, even if it ends up being a shootout, the Cowboys definitely can't keep up. Even if they do score a little bit on offense, they won't be able to keep up. So Cooper Rush era begins. All right. Sunday Night Football, we got the Chicago Bears at the Green Bay Packers.
Green Bay owns Chicago, but, man, they have nobody being able to get for the ball, too. So I'm going with Green Bay for now, but we'll see.
I'm going Green Bay.
I'm going Green Bay as well. The Bears don't have anything on offense. Green Bay doesn't really either, but they have Aaron Rodgers, so I think they'll figure that out. So I got to go Green Bay. And at home, there's no way they can go down 0-2.
That's true. They are at home. That's right.
All right. Monday Night Football Part 1, Tennessee Titans at Buffalo Bills.
I'm going Buffalo Bills right now. I think they're sneakily one of the best teams in the league right now, and it's their first game at home, right? So I think they go back home, not even really regroup. I just think I think they're a better team, so I'm going with the Bills.
I'm going Bills too. I don't know what's going on.
It's like it's like you went into like a retro TV all of a sudden.
I was about to say that. I was like,
what happened?
I don't know, man. It's tripping though.
I'm going Bills too. Titans, they're looking at a tough hill to climb. 0-2. And then the second Monday night, we have the part 2, the doubleheader in week 2.
Okay. They're doing
the Vikings at the Eagles.
Honestly, I'm going with the Eagles just because they're at home. This one could be a shootout too. I'm going with the Eagles at home.
I'm going with the Vikings, man. I think Jefferson's going to kill him again like he did last week. So I'm going to go with the best player on the field.
I'm going with the Vikings as well. I do think it'll be a shootout, but I just think that Eagles defense is even worse than the Packers is. I think the Vikings will score a lot.
Swiss cheese on defense.
Swiss cheese on defense. All right, that's what's up. So we made it through our 16 money line picks. That was the whole slate for week 2. No bye weeks yet. And now we're going to get into our 3 locks each. We'll come back and review that next week to see how we do. But when we get into betting, we always want to talk about that fact that this is not actual betting advice. These are just our own predictions against the spread. But we have money line, spread, over and under. Those are the main 3 ways to bet. Money line is just picking who will win the game. That's what we just did for all the games, just straight up winner. Spread is who will win with the adjusted score. So in this case, like if it's you have the team that's favored by 6.5, then that means that team has to win by 7 in order for you to cash your bet. And then we also have the over under. That's the total point score will be more or less than a given point. So for this example, if it's 44 is the number given, you pick whether the total score is going to be over 44 or under 44 for both teams. So those are the main 3 ways to bet. We always like to touch on that before we get into our spread picks. All right. So Strizzy, are you ready for your locks of the week? Oh, real quick. One bag secured last week, cashed on the Ravens, but the Panthers and the Eagles screwed you, especially the Eagles. They were a 3-point favorite, and they came back. Or no, it was 3.5-point spread, and the Lions came back within 3. So,
bro, they were so up too. What is going on? Like they were killing them, and also just I honestly hate when teams do that. You know, saying they're up big and then get into like the 3rd and 4th quarter, and they start going to like a zone defense and just start letting teams get back.
Right.
Terrible.
Hate when teams do that. But yeah, man, it kind of sucks. 1 and 2, but
at least you got 1 to start the year though. That's what's up. So, but let's get into our locks. We'll bounce back with week 2. First one.
For sure. So this one to me at -1.5, it's kind of like a money line, right? I think the Eagles get the dub. I think it'll be close. I think it'll be a shootout. But yeah, I'm taking the Eagles because they're at home.
Nice. Okay.
So this one we just talked about. I think the Cardinals play so much better away. They're not going too far from Arizona, so don't have to really deal with any time lag. And I thought at +5.5, they got to win. They at least got to win or lose within 3. So I'm with the Cardinals on this one.
All right.
And like I said, I think this is one of the blowouts of the night. I think LA kind of takes out its frustrations losing after their after winning the Super Bowl opening night. Kind of got a little bit spoiled a little bit with the Bills, and I think they just come through and just run through the Falcons.
That's what's up. All right. So those are your 3 locks of the week locked in. We'll come back and check on them next week. But I like those though for sure. Got a couple favorites and an underdog sprinkled in there. I'm actually going to go head to head with you on one of the locks. My first lock is actually the Vikings beating the Eagles. That 1.5 point gives me a little extra cushion, but I do think that the Vikings should win this game. Their offense is crazy. So I do expect they're going to be one of the high flying offenses this year. So I'm going to go with them with that little bit of a bump. My second one, another underdog. I had to double check this at multiple sports books today. We have the Seahawks at a +10 going against the 49ers. I think this game will definitely be within 10 points. Yeah. I could be wrong. I've been wrong many, many times before, but this being a division game and just the way that defense played last week and the fact that San Francisco didn't really score a lot on offense against the Bears, who was a similar type of defense. So I'm going with the Seahawks on this one with a 10-point spread. And then my last one is the Chargers and the Chiefs. So I think this is going to be a really close game. I think the Chiefs win, but I'm thinking like a field goal or so. So I'm going to go with the Chargers on the road in that one and to keep it close with that offense. So That's the last one. I kept waffling back and forth. They could come back to bite me, but I think that the Chargers will keep it close, even if they, even when they still lose. So
I like that though. A little underdog slate. I'm feeling this though.
Exactly. I decided I'm going all underdogs, and it's boom or bust. So we'll find out.
It's early enough. It's early enough for underdogs to win some of these games, bro. So yeah, I feel you on these.
Right. Last week, same as Strizzy, I got one bag. Thankfully, the Chiefs held on and didn't mess around late. Rams and Titans screwed me, especially the Titans. They had no business losing.
For real, especially the Titans.
So, all right, that's what's up. Moving into Marcus's locks of the week. So no locks for last week, but definitely Marcus brought us the game of the week, which was the Broncos Seahawks, and I think it did end up being the game of the week, especially the way it ended. So much drama. So good looking out on that one. But Marcus, your first locks of the year. Are you ready?
Yeah, we ready, man.
Okay.
Well, it's divisional games gonna be close, so but I think the Colts definitely get that. Like I said, it's gonna be close, so I said -4. That's about right.
All right, that's what's up. Then this next one, I adjusted the line for you because the line is moved a little bit down. So.
Oh, okay. Yeah, but I guess when the Dolphins won yesterday, last week, so they kind of probably be up there. It might be a close. It might be a close game too. So I guess 3. They definitely can do that.
Gotcha. So you got the Ravens over the Dolphins on that one.
Yeah.
And then last up,
another divisional game. So it's gonna be super close. So it could be a field goal type of game. So we go with that too.
Bucks over the Saints. So I like that too, though. I like these all are kind of those close spreads, but I think you got some strong favorites there too. And that Baltimore Dolphins, I think that's going to be probably one of the games of the week, though, for me, for sure.
Oh, yeah. I mean, especially from a gambler's point of view, I love every single last one of these. I'll probably buy a point on the Ravens just because I like that even 3, you know what I'm saying? So having to actually win by 4 because of the field goal. But honestly, the Ravens, I think, should take care of business, especially being at home. But yeah, I like all these too.
Yeah. All right. That's what's up. That's what it is. So that's locked in. Marcus is locked in with his 3 locks. And we did all our money line picks for y'all. Don't be afraid to drop your picks in the comments or what you think of our locks or if you have any locks to share. And then come back to the big show on Tuesday night where we'll recap the whole scoreboard. And then we'll also announce our winners and things like that. So that's what it is. That's Secure the Bag Week 2. Any last words before we part?
No, really, man. I'm so looking forward to the big show. So make sure you guys tune in, comment, share, all that kind of fun stuff that always helps the show push out a little bit. Feeling Marcus' picked. I might have to parlay these 3.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
I said I have to parlay these 3. You know what I'm saying? But
Strizzy's gonna come back with a little bit extra drip or something like next week off of Marcus' picks.
You know what I'm saying? I'm liking these. You know what I'm saying?
That's what's up.
But yeah, man, it's good.
Right. That's what's up then. All right. That was Secure the Bag Week 2. We'll come back to secure some more with y'all next week. But until then, it's your boy A-Dub.
And your boy
Get well, Dak.